Day 2 of 3 here at Creativelive, and today brought some really amazing insights for me. I learned that I've been focusing on the how rather than the why. Now, what does that mean? I've been focusing on how I'm going to do a task, the technical aspects of it, the specific details of it, rather than why that task is important or why it's essential to perpetuate a message or even to serve other people with that message. What I've discovered today is that most individuals in this class who are extremely successful, including the instructor, have very limited technical skills, but they have one ability that gives them an extreme advantage over even the most technically astute and technically skilled individuals. I'm going to share that with you in a minute. But first, what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you the answer to the question that I posed yesterday. So yesterday, if you recall, I noted that most expert video makers keep one person in mind rather than a whole audience when they're addressing a camera like this in a direct-to-camera presentation. They do that for a variety of reasons, but one of the questions that I asked is, who was that person? Well, most experts will tell you that the person you should be thinking of when you're addressing the camera like this is a friend or a loved one who needs the message or the skills that you are about to share with them, but is hesitant or reluctant to believe the message. Now, what I learned yesterday was that this can be a really big mistake for some people. For some people, it can work fine, but let me ask you something. When you go out and you make videos like this and you show them to the world, that requires you to kind of step out of your comfort zone. Now, when you step out of your comfort zone, that can make friends and loved ones uncomfortable too. Let's face it, a lot of our friends and loved ones are really happy with us right where we are right now. Not that they don't necessarily want to see us succeed, but they like to keep us in our box. Now, if we pretend that we are addressing them, then subconsciously we're going to hold ourselves back because we are going to fear that we're going to be judged. What I learned yesterday was that rather than thinking that you're presenting to a loved one, what you should do is imagine that you are presenting to a colleague who you have worked with in the past and who your ideas and your skills have really benefited. This is somebody who thinks so highly of you that they almost accept your ideas unconditionally. And right now, as you're speaking to them, they eagerly await and anticipate what you have to say because you both know that it's really going to serve the other person and help them accomplish their goals. When you do that, it really makes it so much easier, especially if you found that thinking of a friend or loved one doesn't exactly do the job for you. So I told you at the beginning of this video that I learned the difference between the technical skill, the how, and the why of things. And that why, the one thing that the really successful people in this class have, is the ability to create and engage community. Let's face it, technical skills are important, but they're becoming more and more of a commodity. The ability to engage and create a community and be recognized as a leader or a force in that community is something that can't be bought at any price. And that really resonated with me today. It showed me that I had been spending a lot of my time in the wrong areas of development. And I'm really excited not only to share that with you, but to change my perspective on things so that I can serve more people in the future.